Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm just going to show you really quickly how I came up with this look today using my Sample Beauty The Prodigy palette, the Jewel Toned edition. If you haven't seen this palette, this is what it looks like. I picked this up on Beauty Bay for about $25, something like that, when I picked up my pastel palette. And yeah, I really like this palette. I think it's a fun palette. I'll get a little bit more into the formula a little bit later, other than to say that the real reason I purchased this is these two shades here. I've seen two people use this palette. I know that there's probably a ton of other tutorials on YouTube, but I just haven't seen them. The first person I saw use this was Missa from Make Me Up Missa, and she really liked those shadows as well, and they looked so amazing and wet, and I was like, no. And then I saw Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner use this, and they looked even more amazing there, so I decided I was going to pick it up and give it a try. So if you're interested in seeing how I came up with this look, stick around. We're going to get started in 1 second. If you're new here, hi, my name is Annie. I am a 40-something lover of color who believes that you can have fun with color at any age. If that sounds interesting, if you'd like to see a little more color in your timeline, I'd love it if you'd stick around and subscribe below. All of that stuff out of the way, I'm going to stop blabbering and let's go ahead and dive into the tutorial. Okay, so I don't know what happened. My camera didn't record this eye, so you're going to see what I did here over here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade Tourmaline here. I'm going to pick it up on the very small pointy pencil brush that comes in the Dose of Color palettes, and I'm going to first draw the shape that I want starting from underneath my eye and then obviously creating that wing shape. So now that I have that shape sketched out to something that I like, I'm going to take this very small pointed blending brush and I'm going to pick up the shade Appetite, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to use this to blend this shade right along the edge. And I feel like I definitely took this one up a little bit higher, so I'm going to need to go back and fix that in just a moment. But before I do have a bit of a harsh line where these two meet, so I'm just going to pick up the other end of that little Dose of Colors brush, and I'm going to go back into Tourmaline, and I'm going to use that to blend out that harsh line. Okay, so yeah, this one is definitely higher. I'm going to come back and I'm going to just fix this one, and then we will move on. Okay, I think I'm happy with the way that looks, and I think that's going to do it for the matte on the top lid at least. We're going to go ahead in with the shimmer now. So the reason I wanted to use this palette again is frankly because I wanted to use Diaspora. I love this shade. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And since this is only the second time I have used this palette, I really, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of my NYX Glitter Primer because we never ever apply shadows without the glitter primer. And I'm just going to pick that up on a little flat shader brush here, and I'm going to paint that across my lid. Then using the same brush, I'm going to go into Diaspora and pick that up on the brush. And oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Whew. That is so freaking gorgeous. Stunning. These three shadows in here, this one, and this one are just, they make the whole palette worth it. Even if the mattes are not that great, for those shimmers, I will take it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other lid. I can't even, just so beautiful. I want to kind of crisp up that line a little bit, so I'm going to take that first little pencil brush and just go right along where tourmaline and Diaspora meet. I love this so much. I think it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to finish off the under eyes, and obviously I need to put something in my inner corner. To do my under eyes, I am actually just going to keep continuing using this brush. This is like the easiest thing ever. It's like a 4-brush tutorial, right? I'm just going to clean it off a bit, and I'm going to go back into Appetite, which is that lighter green. And we are just going to smudge that along the lower lash line. Okay, yay. And what do I want to use on my inner corner? Do I just want to use some more Diaspora?
2 hours later.
So I had to take a minute to decide what I wanted to use on my inner corner, and I think I just decided to go in with Beryl, which is the gold shade in this palette, and it's another one of those really amazing, like shifty, not shifty, but foiled shadows. I'm just going to pick that up on just this little Luxie mini round brush, and we're just going to pop it right here. I'm not putting down any glitter glue because I don't want it to be too crazy. Okay, so I have to add some mascara and some liner and highlighter and all of that stuff, so I will be back to show you guys the finished look in just a minute. All right, so here's the final look. And here is everything all together. You probably saw that I did go ahead and add some glitter. That glitter is the Urban Decay glitter liner. What is this? The heavy metal glitter liner in the shade Urban Cowboy. And my lipstick is also from Urban Decay. This is the shade Love Drug, which is just a really beautiful brick red. Obviously I had to change my clothes because it was all clashing terribly with the pink. So my part of this video is done. I am very curious what you guys think though. Have you picked this palette up? Do you plan on picking this palette up? If you did, I'd really be interested in your thoughts on it. I mean, for me, I feel like this matte formula is okay. It's definitely not the worst matte formula I've ever used, but I do feel like it's one of those formulas that you have to start with the darker shade and then go in and blend out with the lighter shade. If you do it the reverse way and put the light shades on first and then try to add the darker shades, I feel like it can get patchy and weird looking pretty quickly. So yeah, I mean, that's just my experience with it, and I'm curious to what you guys think. And then what do you think about these special shades? I mean, are they not like the best shades in a drugstore palette that you have ever used. I am so impressed with them. And I guess that's everything. I'm going to be done. I'm going to stop rambling because I can go on forever and ever and not say a thing. So if you enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you would leave a like down below. And if you really liked today's video, it would be awesome if you stuck around and subscribed. Next to subscribe is that little bell. If you ring that bell, you will be notified of all of my uploads. And then I'm also on Instagram. You can find me there at @seemybliss_beauty. And I will see you guys next time. Please wear your masks, wash your hands, be kind to one another, and yeah, bye.